Just remember that whatever our parents say, your own feelings are what matter. Those are what should ultimately guide you. It'll be okay. You aren't on your own in this. No one is.
You can rebel against what's pure. But then, when you find yourself filthy, you start to long for the very thing you turned away from. You have to know gentleness to feel pain, just as you only notice the darkness if you have the sun. You can't underestimate either, because everything has its purpose. So even if you screw up sometimes, it's never for nothing. As long as you make sure you recognize that, those mistakes will nourish you and help you grow even stronger.
My body still trembles, but I'll keep facing my fears. What's important is that my weakness inspires me to improve. Don't give up just yet. Things are gonna get better.
If thinking about something makes you anxious, then you're better off not thinking about it. Picture this. You're surrounded by a mountain of laundry so immense you can't see over the top of it. And what's worse, you have no washing machine. So you'll have to do it all by hand. Obviously, you're overwhelmed. You look around you and the doubts start flooding in. Will you be able to clean it all? How long will it take? Can you do it well enough? And the more you think, the more anxious you get. Time ticks by, but you feel paralyzed. If you ask me, your best bet is to start by washing the laundry that's at your feet. It's important to think about what's ahead, but if you focus on that too much, you'll trip over what's right in front of you. Keep washing, one piece of laundry at a time. And before you know it, there you'll be, staring up at the sun in a bright blue sky. You'll still get anxious sometimes, but when that happens, just take a little break.
We need other people. You just can't live a fulfilling life without them. In fact, I bet that no matter how much others might oppress you, how hopeless you feel, or how loved you are by your family, you'll always want to be accepted by other people. For parents, well, as long as our kids seem happy, then that's really the only thing that matters. That's why, even if someday you three go your own separate ways, it doesn't mean anyone gave up. And you don't need to feel lonely if that happens. Trust me on this. Because the memory of your friendship will always stay with you. There are some things that last forever.
I'm real, a person, a living part of this world. Not just a prop. But being part of the world means putting in effort. And that's what I intend to do. To try. I'm well aware the result may not be something you appreciate or agree with. But at least, it'll be something I can be proud of. So please, don't make these decisions for me. Don't decide what my life is going to be before I've even begun it.
Water is sparkling. Can't you hear the children laughing down there? So I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. The world's full of beautiful things, and you're telling me you can't be happy?
I can become a person who isn't beaten down by things that have hurt me in the past. I want to believe I'll be stronger. I want to believe there isn't a single memory that it's okay to forget.
I want to embrace all of my memories and keep believing. That way, I won't be defeated. And someday, I can find the beauty hidden in the difficult moments of my life.
Hey, real talk. If you're only gonna be friendly to somebody in a half-assed sort of way, it's honestly kinder if you just ignore them right from the get-go.
The most difficult person of all is me. Turns out I do have a villain to fight. Myself. The enemy I should be focusing on is the one I carry inside.
Don't just give up on yourself! Whenever that voice inside your head says, I want to do it, I want to change, that's the beginning! That's where your starting line is! When you decide to lift your head and walk again, no one has the power to stop you for any reason!
I don't understand myself. How could I hope to understand the world?
None of of us are born with some predetermined reason to be alive in this world, because your reason for living is something you need to decide or discover for yourself. Everyone is different. Maybe you'll find meaning in a dream or a job you really love, or maybe your reason is another person. Sometimes your purpose might feel uncertain or unstable. You might even lose your reason. But as long as you're alive and you want to keep looking, you'll find another one. That's why I think it's okay to have that nerve to keep on living.
I can't keep running away forever. Even if my heart is still covered in such dark shadows, there will come a time when I have to confront my weakness. So that all those gray days, those tears I shed, will have been worth something. There are things that I need to do, things I should have done sooner. It's simple, so simple. But that's exactly what makes it difficult.
You think too much. Quit stalling. Go take a risk. And find the place where you really want to be. It's out there. There's somebody waiting out there who will see this side of you and know how special it is. It won't be long now. Just keep fighting. Okay?